Hey, we back with another episode of Textually Active, and this week I decided to stay home, but we still brought some heat.
This week we're getting into how to support your partner in real life, in real time, no matter what they're doing.
Sometimes they probably doing a hot dog stand, but maybe you need to be out there with the ketchup and the mustard.
Sometimes they gluing down lashes, and we might need our man to sit in so we can practice.
All you need to know is listen here to find out ways you can support your partner here on Textually Active.
Hey, so I see all of y'all sharing y'all products, y'all businesses on your Instagram stories, on Facebook. Why not take out an ad on your favorite podcast and get more listens and more eyes on your product? Textually Active is now offering ads to businesses. All you have to do is send us an email and we'll get back to you about how you can get your ad right here on Textually Active. Send us an email right now at textuallyactivepod@gmail.com.
Welcome back to another episode of Textually Active.
Textually Active.
This is your weekly dose of conversations about navigating the digital age while dealing with friendships, relationships, and all the ships in between. I'm Rez, and I got Meezy with me.
I'm live from the crib, baby.
Hey.
How y'all doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
How's Charlotte been treating you?
I don't really know. It's been cool. The SA neighbors had it jumping for Memorial Day weekend. So, you know, we just out here listening to them play Oompa Oompa for hours.
Is that okay for you to say?
What?
Oompa Oompa?
Is that offensive? Can you not say Oompa Oompa?
That's not the word that he got the toxic alarm on.
Essay?
Yes, essay is like...
He's not talking about papers.
How do you know they're from California?
Wow. But yeah,
that's a joke. That may have gone over your heads.
Yeah, bro. I don't know, but the Oompa hitting. They like 3 houses. They was like 3 houses down too. So the Oompa was hitting.
Y'all should have went over there.
That's a lot of bass right there,
ain't it, bro? Like 3 houses down for Memorial. I didn't even know. Never mind. I didn't even go get into it. I didn't even know that they celebrated these kind of holidays. But whatever, it's fine.
Yeah,
I think they get back.
Everybody celebrate Memorial Day.
It's like our get back for Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah,
I got you.
Everybody, it's a holiday for us.
I got you.
I'm getting over being left in the house by myself for a week.
It wasn't for a week.
I was in the house by myself for a whole week.
Damn.
Ain't have nobody to call, nobody to text. My husband was out of town.
You didn't have no groceries? He left you for
dead.
I
had groceries.
You always talk about my husband. Girl, your husband
left you for dead.
The question is, you ain't have no pizza delivered, did you?
No, I ain't have no pizza delivered.
The sink wasn't broken or no pipes needed to be fixed, right?
No. What are you trying to imply?
Sound like you didn't die.
Understand.
Sound like you did not die.
Yeah.
Oh, that is gross. Now that I think that is gross.
Very nasty.
Stepbrother, I'm stuck in the washing machine.
Very nasty.
Yo, Lizzie, I walked back. I came back and she was like,
got me fucked up.
That shit is hilarious. Imagine Rez coming home from work and she just hear a drum solo.
I was just in the house. I was reading. I read a book. I went to the pool. The pool opened up, so you know what time it is.
Hey, niggas is outside.
You know what time it is. Getting by that pool, getting that suntan. You know what I mean?
You know the vibe.
Bringing the glass containers and sneaking them in.
Mm-hmm. Glass containers. I gotta find a pool in the Charlotte area.
You do. Anywho, let's get into the trending topics for the week. Let's get into the text thread, baby.
It's the text thread, baby.
Hey, so right now, it's the 31st of May, and you know June is about around the corner.
June.
Let's just jump it off. You know June is Pride Month, but it also takes place. Well, we got Juneteenth during Pride Month,
right?
And a lot of these companies been coming out with their little Juneteenth spin. The Dollar Tree got something for us. Walmart got something for us. Everybody is coming out talking about the feels of freedom and whatever. Juneteenth is a federal holiday now, so It's natural that we're going to see this. It seems like all these companies are scrambling to try to figure out what they're going to do. Walmart is one of them. They decided to come out with an ice cream in honor of Juneteenth. Can we guess what flavor it is?
What?
Red velvet cheesecake.
Oh, that's crazy. I kind of feel like that is I feel like that's appropriation. Like I wasn't mad at the ice cream concept. I'm just mad at the flavor that they chose because
something about it feels racist.
It's a little colorism because red velvet ain't nothing but chocolate ice cream. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just chocolate, but you put the food color. You know what I'm saying?
Basically, it's the blood of our people.
See what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They choosing a lighter shade over the dark shade for ice cream. This is crazy.
Just covering up the chocolate still.
Yeah, crazy.
How you still covering up the chocolate?
That's crazy.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. If they came out with, if it was a chocolate mousse, I'm pretty sure they'd be like, oh, so they came out with a chocolate noose? It'd have been wild.
See what I'm saying? You doing the math.
Chocolate noose or mousse? Which one are you saying?
I'm saying if they would have came out with chocolate mousse,
they wanted to say noose.
That's what everybody would have said. They were like, Walmart just wanted to say noose.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Imagine had they used nougat.
The thing is, like, ice cream was just out of it. Like, they should have just came out with a lotion.
They should have did the Metropolitan. Isn't that what that's called?
Oh, Neapolitan.
Neapolitan.
I don't know if you can make a city an ice cream, but
yo, clearly you're homesick. Do you want to?
If y'all could have picked a flavor to give to it, what would y'all do? What flavor do black people like?
Come on, bro. You already know. If they was gonna be
French vanilla,
they was gonna be pro, they would have just picked butter pecan.
Okay.
Black people like butter pecan, like
pecan.
Black people,
pecan.
Pecan. No, pecan.
Pecan.
Butter pecan.
Pecan is something that you piss in.
I see what you did there.
You get it?
I got it.
Pecan is pecan.
What?
It's pecan. Butter pecan.
Nah, are you a caramel or caramel type nigga?
Caramel.
So, I don't understand. How are you a pecan but not caramel?
My grandfather told me to call it pecan.
Pecan.
Yeah.
Oh no, we from the south. That shit pecan.
He from the deep south.
No, baby, your grandfather is from New York.
Yeah,
and he calls it pecan.
You've been down there long enough.
But yeah, butter pecan would have been their obvious choice here, because that's about it. If they even wanted to get, they would have wanted to get a little technical. You could have made it a little swirl, like a chocolate vanilla swirl, because that's really, you know what I'm saying?
The girls would have been pissed about that.
Yeah.
The girls would have been pissed. They would have been like, "Oh, it's Juneteenth, and all they want to do is promote interracial relationships."
Interracial ice cream is hilarious.
Interracial with this interracial ass ice cream.
Yo,
interracial ice cream is funny.
They should have just stayed out of the ice cream. Like, leave it to Ben and Jerry's, because I bet you Ben and Jerry's gonna come out with something now and be like, because they already been in that
ain't Ben and Jerry gay? Like, they fine.
Ben and Jerry's definitely has this covered.
Yeah, like when
it comes to wokeness, Ben and Jerry's, just let them have it.
Yeah.
My only problem with that whole ordeal with all of that shit was that they put that slogan, "It's the freedom for me," on a koozie, and black people don't use koozies. Like, we just raw dog a cold beer. We not put that shit in no sleeve.
Who said? Yo.
They said what now?
There was a koozie.
For me.
It's the freedom for me on a koozie.
All right, so I just want to break this down real fast. Was it an intern or was it the token black person that was there, and then they spoke to their niece or nephew?
What freedom? What freedom are they talking about? What fucking freedom? This is nuts. We still it's a lot of stuff that we have to police within our communities to stay safe. Fam. What are they talking about freedom?
I don't know, but putting it on a koozie, putting it on something black people don't even use is crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
We didn't see that.
Okay.
to the lawn.
Shout out to Juneteenth. I hope everybody finds a way to celebrate it. If you're going to buy ice cream, go ahead and get that Ben & Jerry's. They've been about the cause, supporting people with weed and 420 and all the rest. Moving right along.
I feel like Juneteenth, just like we should just treat it all the same, like Cinco de Mayo. Like every month has that one holiday. I think we should just treat it like that.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be all this.
Yeah.
But I now know how Mexicans feel.
See? And I don't even think niggas call it their Independence Day, and I don't think that's what it is.
I don't think that's what that is. But okay. Let's move on to TV. What's on TV right now?
Bunch of mid.
No.
Mid.
So you mean to tell me you haven't been watching Legendary?
Not by choice. Let's just say this. I'm sitting. I be at home.
Your favorite channel?
I be at home trying to watch Jimmy Butler give fucking the Boston Celtics 40 pointers, but every time I gotta watch it from my phone because for some reason in the background I'm hearing Keke Palmer yell, "Yes, bitch. Yes, you draw down." Is that how you draw down? Draw down? That's how you do it?
No, nobody says that. From
It's over.
You over, bitch.
Oh,
for all the people who don't know, Legendary is a show about ballroom on HBO Max. It's a competition. They're competing for $100,000. And there are houses on there, ballroom houses that are competing. They do like a performance each week. It's really good. My question is, what happened to Meg?
Meg got court. She can't court.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you can't be doing shit like that and go to court.
No, it's the bag.
The bag? You think Meg bag is bigger than what they wanted to pay her?
Yeah.
Okay, I respect it.
I don't know.
The thing is, like they call her because you gotta think about it. When the first season came out, she was hot, right? So that means that they talked to her before she got hot. They seen her on the bubble up.
You're right.
And then they grabbed her for the 2 seasons.
You're right.
And then it was like, hey, it's time to renegotiate. And it's just like, nah, it's not gonna work.
But my thing is, what are the qualifications to be a judge? All they did was replace Megan with Keke Palmer, and I'm not sure. I ain't never seen her. I ain't never seen her do a dance. I know she sing, and I know she
got a new song. I know you heard that new song that came out on that first episode.
Relax.
I didn't even know Keke Palmer was a singer. But you know what?
Got some shit. But I don't know.
I love the way Keke judges though. She will praise you up. She will build you up just to give you a 4. She's like, love the performance. Outfits are everything. You guys stayed in sync. However, I'm going to give you a 2.
Well, somebody explain to me why on this show the only scale of scores you can get is a 9 or the absolute worst score this show's ever seen. Like, there's no in between.
And can we talk about how, spoiler alert, Law was about to fight? I didn't know Law was from Chicago, but you know somebody ready to fight when they start talking about where they from.
When they tell you that they from Chicago, that just means like they done seen some shit in the world and this ain't nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just don't. It's weird. Like, I only watch it in the background of like some shit that I'm doing, some Twitter shit that I'm doing. But I just be like, bro, imagine, you know what I'm saying? You go out there, because it's a lot of work. You know, they get dressed up, they do makeup, hair, they got to come up with themes, they got to put these things together. And you go out there and the motherfucker say, this shit was chomp. Like,
you're chopped and they chop you?
Chopped, bro. This shit is trash. You get, it's not giving for me, and you get a 4. Like, that's gotta be heartbreaking.
Yeah. It's a shame. But shout out to the people who are on Legendary. One of my favorite houses is the House of Juicy Couture. Shout out to the House of Alpha Omega. If you haven't watched Legendary, go ahead and check it out. Especially for Pride Month.
All this shit is what I hear. I don't know nothing about. My entire house is gay. I just want to let y'all know that. Like, this is the gayest heterosexual household I've ever seen. I know way more about being tucked and plucked and sashaying than I probably should, because this is all that this house. It's like we got Sonos speakers that play RuPaul's Drag Race.
That means you're ready for Pride Month.
Am I?
So you support the movement.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I'm just trying to figure out, am I an ally? Because I want to get some of this off. Like, I want to get some of this off in the streets.
Yeah, you're definitely an ally. Shout out to us for being allies. We had that gay ass logo for the longest time, so you can't say that Textually Active ain't no ally.
Yeah,
For real,
the
for
things
real.
that you were able to get away with on this podcast baffles me.
What?
Just that line alone. Just
That gay ass logo that we had with the rainbow?
Yeah.
Yeah, we was
you
gay
were,
for a
and you
little
were,
bit.
and you were the one who wanted. You was holding on to it the longest.
Which is cool, because she can say that. Because if I'd have said gay ass, they'd have been treating me like Kendrick Lamar.
What did Kendrick Lamar do?
Auntie Diaries.
Auntie Diaries is a nasty juxtaposition.
He said the F word enough where they counted it and said there was no reason for him to say it 12 times.
And the part that was crazy was he was saying the word, but then in the second verse, he changed it to F word. Like, to show you I probably shouldn't be saying it.
Wow.
Yeah, he was telling the story within it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, for all you guys listening, be careful saying the F and the D word, especially if you're not a part of the community. Those are terms of endearment. But feel free to say cunty, fish, pussy, cunt, in support of the ballroom.
Let me get my notes. Hold on. You said pussy, fish. All right,
Pussy, fish, cunt, whatever you want to say. All terms of endearment,
like
according
porn,
to Legendary.
Sound like a porn, but it's cool.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. They like Legendary definitely is kind of like an LGBT-pedia.
It's like Urban Dictionary for the gays.
Right, because it's like they put the definition, which is dope that they do that, and I think they realized early, they were like, this is our version of like reading Rainbow, or
that is
like
hilarious as fuck. Not reading Rainbow.
That's funny as hell. All right, so the other thing that we have on our trending topic list was from our good sir Nori. He came out to the media, and what were his comments, Meezy? What was he saying?
Apparently everybody saw, David Letterman's back on Netflix with a new show, a new season of his show where he interviews guests. One of his most popular guests was Cardi B, and Cardi B took David Letterman into the Bronx to get a chopped cheese, and they then spent the time going to a museum for, I think, Eisenhower, like one of the old presidents. They like went on a tour of her house because for some reason I didn't know this, but Cardi B is a historian. Like, she was so bad at school one time she didn't get to go on a field trip, so she had to sit in the library and read a book. It was about one of the presidents, and she fell in love, and so then David Letterman figured that out and took her on a tour of that house. Some shit. So Nori's thing was that he was upset that he believes that hip-hop artists should support the culture first and come to hip-hop journalists' interviews and they shows way before they should do Letterman's and Oprah's, because Oprah black, but she ain't black. All skin folk ain't kin folk. And he just was upset that these hip-hop platforms do all of this to help them get to the point where they even can go talk to a David Letterman.
I just feel like you can tell when someone hangs around Diddy way too much. Because that is literally out of Diddy's playbook.
Yeah. Diddy just came out and said something like that. I think it was last year. He came out and he was like, "Why are y'all going to the awards?" What did he say? He was talking about why are y'all going to different shows instead of.
They say he said that shit.
Yeah, he said something. I
don't know if it was the shows, because this nigga, not only did this nigga just host the Billboard Awards, he like was influential in getting Mary J. Blige like a Lifetime Achievement Award from Billboard. So, but also what you gotta put is, yes, he hosted, but he also got an album coming out. So
I think he was talking about black people working for black people.
Creative.
And then they were like
paying the creatives.
Yeah, creatives. And they was like,
But listen, the stuff that you everybody heard about what people getting signed at Bad Boy, I heard is even worse at his publications, man.
I believe that. I also believe that we need to start putting more focus on. I think we need to start putting more focus on what the platforms are. Because also they were talking about Isaiah Rashad did an interview with Joe Budden the other week, and they were saying he came out about his sexual fluidity, and they were saying Joe Budden is not the right person to be talking about this because Joe Budden don't know what's going on, and he is just interrupting and asking questions that don't make sense. And in my head, I go, well, who are queer hip hop journalists?
Right.
Who are our queer black hip hop journalists with platforms as big as Joe Budden? And I think we need to put that on everywhere. There's no way Nori is as big as David Letterman.
Right.
Cardi is a global superstar. Cardi ain't no, she just do rap. Nigga, everybody know Cardi B.
Everybody wants Cardi. Cardi is on a kids TV show.
Like
she making kids toys.
Yeah, like you guys ain't David Letterman. Y'all don't get in front of the eyes. Nigga, we as black people don't watch Revolt. Nori? Like I'm not finna, I don't even know what channel Revolt is.
I don't think I get that channel.
So it ain't this show was on Netflix. She was broadcasted to the world, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's what y'all be forgetting. Like y'all, it ain't about what you do. I think expanding our culture is going outside of our culture. Nigga.
What we will say, we know that Cardi isn't handling her bookings.
Okay.
Right. And she has
other people.
And she has other people who's handling that. And I would bet that their people is probably not black or probably not super tied into the culture. And ever since, and they were like, hey, you were on Saturday Night Live, so you're never going back.
I think we got close when we got Kanye on Drink Champs. I never thought that I would see somebody at his star level go on to a show like Drink Champs.
Right.
So I think that was close, and I thought that he was going to open the door for other people like that to go on Drink Champs. But what it is that Kanye, unlike Cardi B, probably handles his own bookings. So he probably was like,
or the niggas just asked him. He had been in Miami for 2 weeks doing fucking the Donda Experience shit down there. And so Nori was like, you should come through. And he was like, you know what? I ain't got shit else to do. He was going through the thing with his wife. So he just did it. Like, nigga. But then nobody even talk about the rest. This nigga just flew to Dave Chappelle house to interview Black Star. Black Star is just Talib Kweli and Mos Def. They in a group. They've been gone for 20 years and they just put out an album on a platform that I think they or Dave Chappelle owns, Luminary, that know about it. They tried to get us to pay for it because Dave Chappelle was doing a podcast, but we didn't. But don't nobody care about that but hip hop. Like,
yeah.
It doesn't matter. Like, you gotta know which platforms is. Like, had y'all watched all of these shows Angie Martinez was doing about hip hop when she was out here getting these deals and doing true stories on hip hop, maybe Angie Martinez would be that girl. But no, y'all didn't. And now she just at Power 105 doing the midday show that nobody knows about.
Do you think it makes him look bitter coming out and saying that, or do you agree?
Absolutely.
It sounds like he just spoke to Diddy right before that.
I just think it's a nasty behavior because now you pitting yourself against people. Like now people probably don't even want to. Why should I come to drink?
Yeah. When I hear stuff like that makes me not want to do it.
And you're not a good interviewer. Y'all get drunk and you try to ask me the most raunchiest question, and I can't even finish the answer before you trying to figure out. Just because I spent $20,000 one night, you want to know how much pussy I got for spending $20,000? Like, this is not a.
No, Nori asked the question and didn't answer the damn question. That's what Nori be doing.
It's a nasty thing. Like, we need to focus on why we put so much emphasis on where people go. Hip hop is being expanded, and we need to accept that. We need to get more. We need to get more black faces. Do not get me wrong, but If those black faces gonna be like Ziwi and what she did to Charlamagne, I don't know if I could take that.
Well, I mean, so I was just about to ask about what Z-Way and stuff like that. Like, I mean, it's clear that her interview style is
Oh,
like
Z-Way, the girl.
like it's comedic, and it's I'm forgetting the word that I'm looking for, but like it's basically borderline trolling. Like,
Yeah, it's
done
satire.
purposely. Satire, yes. So I mean, but it still allows, you know how it is, like, if you got to give them, you got to get the medicine with the candy. So it's like, if you can ask certain stuff a certain way to get someone to be like, okay, like, I'm gonna ask about these silly questions, but if they flip it, then what?
All that looks like to me is that you're looking for a moment to go viral. And because of the way
So
the
you think
internet,
satire is a moment to go viral now? I mean,
yeah,
that's
now,
all.
yeah, now, because her asking that white girl, what she did about appropriation is just setting her up for people who already against her to take this clip and be like, see, I told you the whole time that's what she been doing.
Yep.
That's it. It's just an attack on people. Like, I'm sure Charlamagne is like super nice. He cordial with her. He know her. He probably helped her in somehow some kind of way. So
Yeah, I
her
mean, yeah,
asking,
he said he's
that, he knows what the vibe is for this show. So he not really offended by it. But if you a nigga that don't know Z-Way like that, and she asking you why do you like tearing down black women so much, I don't know if you go come in there and be okay with that.
No.
yeah, but I mean, I just feel like when you're in that level, like like if you go into there and not prepared, like, that's on you.
But what I'm saying is, imagine as somebody who does content creators, think about all the content you know about, but you ain't never seen. You don't watch consistently to understand what this is. Anytime there's a clip online, they pick one piece of the clip and you show you. Like, you don't know
Right.
what the context of this is. You don't know the full piece. It's just this one piece. So if you done seen that, these niggas is busy, bro. Like, I ain't watched the whole show.
We already paying for Netflix, Hulu, Zeus, all the rest. I'm not about to pay for a subscription to show. Is it Showtime or Stars that she's on? Showtime. Like, so I'm getting off on the clips. That's what I'm doing.
I'm not gonna lie, I do miss watching these.
I do miss watching Jesus and Mero too on Showtime. I wonder how they're doing.
You guys do know that show still come on.
I know, but we ain't got Showtime.
It still come on.
Yeah. Do we have anything else for our trending topics, or was that it?
That's it. We jump into, take this little break, jump into our conversation this week, which I think is going to be a good one.
I think so too. Let's go ahead and take a break and come right back. And we're back. So for the topic of the week, Meezy found, where did you even find this on Twitter?
You know me, I just be on a timeline scrolling. And I'm just scrolling, and every once in a while, you follow enough girls, somebody will tweet something simp, and it'll go viral for a little bit. A bunch of people retweet it, and it'll hit your timeline. Well, this week I saw a tweet that was very lovey-dovey, but also problematic as I read the comments. The tweet stated, "I don't give a fuck if my nigga sell hot dogs. I'm gonna be right beside him. Would you like ketchup or mustard?" And I was thinking, that's a great sentiment, until I went into the comments and realized that supporting your partner is not where people like to be. And niggas selling hot dogs is number one on the do not date list.
Niggas selling hot dogs. Imagine what he smell like when he get off work.
What is okay?
Like, I'm just like that's where your mind goes.
Just imagine that.
That's crazy.
But
what's wrong with that?
If you think about it, though, it sounds like a hot dog cart. It sounds like somebody who's starting their business. So it's funny how the girls want entrepreneurs, but got classifications on what the entrepreneurship should be.
Selling hot
because
dogs,
if you got a hot dog cart, you're an entrepreneur. It's your hot dog cart.
I mean, go ahead, Meezy.
Selling hot dogs not even a 9 to 5. You only work like from like 12 to 3, and then you might go back out late night. Like, you ain't out there all day selling hot dogs.
Yeah, and my thing is, and you're selling it outside. Like, I can understand if you worked at the hot dog factory, right? Like, are you really gonna smell like hot dogs, or are you gonna smell like outside?
It's gonna sound like smell like motivated.
Side note, hot dog factory.
It's gonna smell like you almost exposed yourself.
What'd you say?
It sounded like if I was to start this hot dog stand that's sitting in the back room of my office, you would be like, you're not feeling it.
Man, Meezy, what did you say?
I say a hot dog factory ain't that fire either. As somebody who's tried it, their hot dogs is kind of mid.
I've never had hot dog factory, but this whole thing goes into supporting your spouse or partner and where we go. So I wasn't expecting, when I read that tweet, I wasn't expecting people to be going against it. I thought people would be like, that's right, girl, support your man. But the first comment I saw was, this ain't it.
The other comment I saw was, is it $1 million hot dog stand? Like, who the fuck trying to support this?
No.
And it's hilarious to me because it puts this like stigma around like it's gotta be making money for people to support, which is crazy.
Where do we draw the line at support? Like, okay, we get it. You're not going to support his mixtape. Okay, everybody knows that.
That's the easiest one to do, bro, which is crazy. You already on fucking TikTok, Instagram, stories, all of this shit with music behind you. Put your man mixtape on Apple Music and Spotify. Put that music on in the background and let these niggas at least look at you. And when he hear the song, he might be like, "Oh, what song is this?" And Shazam, and we might be up. I don't get it.
Right.
I don't get it.
What else? Hot dog stand is pretty, I think it's medium. Cause it's almost like a food truck. People support food trucks all the time.
See what I'm saying?
And they get money. If you break it down, how many people they serving, how much the hot dogs are, how much a pack costs.
The nigga did the math. The nigga said hot dog vendors make a grip. That's for sure. Man at the beach got at least 100 hot dogs for $8 a pop. You throw in that chip and that soda, you talking $12 to $15 a head. If you serve 100 people that day,
you get money.
Yeah, it's probably low overhead too, because all you really gotta buy is a permit.
It's more than a lot of people are making in a week too. Oh, for one day.
And if you get close to a good bar on a late night, niggas come out that bar drunk. I am niggas. So
I am niggas too. I would love to have a hot dog after a drunk night.
Shout out Caveman that sit out there on Burke Street every night in front of Burke Street pub. That boy be out there going crazy.
If you from Winston, you know what's up.
You already know the vibes.
Right outside the racist place.
So what is it for women? Because okay, the girl is going to support her man's hot dog stand, but what is it for women that
all of your homegirls are not getting their eyelashes done. They're not coming to you to let you give them facials. So that usually all the practice that you get start in the house. The men, we already see on TikTok, the men sit in them chairs while y'all install them frontals. Anything cosmetology, start at the house and you practice on your man.
Yep.
We see that.
That's absolutely true. So men, that would be like, I don't care if my girl doing lashes and need me to put the lashes on me. I'm going to support it.
Use that wig glue on me, baby. It's fine.
Put the frontal on me. Yes. I don't know. It depends. I feel like for love, people would do anything. People would support anything.
But with
love, it depends on how much you love them. Yeah. And if you don't love him, it's going to show when you're not showing up to his little performance for his mixtape.
As somebody who see all of this, that be watching shit like that, because I got friends that are artists and creatives and shit, and watching like they significant support them, it's always hilarious because you then have to try to get your friends involved because your friends know what he do, but they don't really, you know what I'm saying? They don't really know. And it's always funny to me. It's hilarious. Like, all the times where, people talk to Jazz like, oh, he's doing this podcast. And then they get like intrigued about it. And she like, yeah, well, you do a podcast.
Yeah. I feel like my spouse supports my my stuff, my podcast.
I mean, he's literally there recording it.
Yeah.
From a space that he also uses to do his employment.
I mean, you guys still haven't paid your first invoice.
I supported his entrepreneurship too, though. I threw a party.
You also was the guinea pig for all of this shit.
The flagship.
Oh yeah.
Yes, definitely.
No, yeah, but you still got invoices outstanding.
Oh, we do.
To be honest, I'm finna get into my whole bag. I might need a percentage because you using my likeness and my. I didn't tell you use my likeness in all them open media videos.
Yeah. That's what happened. See, the thing is, you don't realize that, with Textually Active, EA is not that third partner. It is actually the open media agency. So,
yeah, but I am not a partner in open media. So anything with open media being used that's got my likeness in, I don't know if that's the case.
You are a partner with open media with TA.
Yeah, for TA. But did you license TA to be in the open media?
And open media owns the footage that TA is played on.
Oh, he put us in the 360.
We in the 360. We didn't even know it. That's crazy.
Crazy.
How I feel?
I feel like a rapper in the 90s.
I feel like Mace. Damn. Use all my shit. Use all my bars. Use my lyrics.
Meezy, where I get this from? You're not worth $1 million or $1 million in your pocket.
That's crazy, bro. Red said she gonna throw a refrigerator at your ass.
Word. But back to support. I think it's necessary to support your spouse. Support them.
I mean, you're supposed to. I mean, what else you got to do? Like, I feel like also been watching a whole lot of Married at First Sight, and
oh wow, I've been trying to get into it, but I can't get past the episodes are so damn long.
They long.
Why are they an hour and a half?
Yeah, I don't know, but I be sitting here watching it, and I realize like, not only are these two strangers who are married, but then you gotta add in like all the other things that they like to do to make this a real relationship. And it's like, I don't know if I could do that because I would have to be okay with being in a house that's being playing Drag Race and balls and all of this shit all the time. Like, if that's not what I was into, I would hate it here, bro. Like, I would hate it here. And so I'd be like, bro, how do you not at least recognize and understand and basically support your partner and what they like and what they, what they enjoy? Like, you got to. This shit is weird.
I think it's just another scenario of Twitter being weird. People like to front on Twitter like they wouldn't support this or they don't support that, and it's just them being funny. But in reality, when you're in a relationship with somebody, you're going to support what they're doing.
You got to, bro, because it's even a more awkward conversation if I was to do a live show and then niggas asked me where Jazz was at, and I had to tell her she didn't want to come.
Right.
Right. So here's the real question. So you guys talked about a level of support, which is basically just, being around, right? Being present. So how far is basically where do we draw the line? Like, where do we say if they don't do this, then, that's wrong? Like, is that the bare minimum, or is there levels of support that someone can give?
If they don't even acknowledge that you got something going on, if they don't even say it, call it by name, if they say that little thing that you're doing on the internet is cute or whatever, that's where the problem begins. You don't even try to take an understanding to what I'm doing or what I have going on. You just calling it a little thing.
If you have to hide it from your partner, Like you going out the house, if you have to leave the house secretly at 9:30 on September 2nd to go do a fantasy football draft, and your partner can't even know you doing a fantasy football draft, I think you need to have a conversation here because that is crazy. She think you out cheating, you just with the boys because you got the second pick and you want Lamar Jackson. That's nuts,
Right.
bro. That's crazy.
So okay, so what about working with your partner as a support?
Oh, I can't do that.
As in, like, if they got something growing and they're like, oh, like I need help, like actual more than just like in order for us to grow, like you have a skill that would be really great for us.
Are you trying to ask me if I want to?
I'm asking different levels. I don't know what you may feel about what is happening. But I'm just
do you
asking,
need my skills, babe?
I'm just asking general questions.
You need my skills?
Listen, do we really want to get into this? I don't think you do.
In the beginning, I did help though.
Yeah, you did.
I helped.
Yeah, and then Mizi, I offered her an actual paying job.
She said
and
no.
She told me to go fuck off.
I did not say go fuck off.
I mean, I kind of feel like that is a little bit too much dip on your chip. Like,
shit, I even offered Mizi a job, and Mizi told me to fuck off.
I didn't tell you to fuck off. What I told you was I didn't have the skills that you was looking for. I am very honest with myself. You got these. I've seen the work that you do. I watched Tony shoot the footage for a video, edit the video, and put the video up in the same 30 minutes. I ain't got that skill.
No, I wasn't talking about you basically producing podcasts. That's what I told you.
Also, as somebody who does a podcast, again, I will say I do not like niggas that do podcasts. I don't want to. So I did say go fuck off. Go fuck off.
I did too. I was like, you want me to do what? You gonna be the one telling me what to do? Nah, yeah.
Also, but in that case, in that scenario, I sometimes find it crazy. It happened to me yesterday. I was, in the room minding my business because that's what I can do, being here minding my business. And the next thing I know, Jazz come in here and is like, "Hey, can you help me with something?" And I'm like, "Fuck, what I done did." But she wanted me to help her take a picture and make it transparent for her and do some shit that I usually be doing when I be making art, graphic design and shit. And in a moment, I was kind of like, oh man, that's kind of dope that she asked me to help her do that shit. But I was also kind of like, if I fuck this up, she might not never ask me again. Like it was one of those things like, oh, I gotta do this right. But in the end, I couldn't do it because whoever designed the picture fucked it up. But it wasn't my fault, so I was fine. I was good.
Support it should be coming as easy as that. It should just be like, all right, it should be like a second nature. You don't even double think. It's just like, oh, they said they need help with something. Let me help them. Or like she said, you stepping in and you asking them if they want ketchup or mayo.
Yeah.
Because you're the one that's going to help.
It's crazy that I would have to ask. Like if my girl mowed grass and I would have to she gotta find employees to help her mow grass. Like, fam, I'm off today. If you need help, I could just go do it. Or on the backside, she was a barber and somebody else cut my hair. Like what kind of shit? Like what kind of wild shit is that? Like,
I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, Meezy. Yeah, nah, I gotta see her work, yo.
You gotta let her try it on other people.
That is crazy, bro.
Yeah, she was like, I mean, listen, man. I mean, I have a weird shaped head, so I'm like LL Cool J. You know how he always wears hats and shit like that. I just want my hair to look a certain way all the time.
I mean, if we being honest, if she cut your hair, she can damn near.
If she can affect my head, then she's good. She might be top notch, top 2 notch.
Shit, she can fix the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
That's right.
Get your shit straight without a what's that shit called? A compass. Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
whatever the shit they draw circle with. I don't know. I failed trigonometry that one year that I took it.
Listen, I think the bottom line is support your friends, support your partner support
Cause
you come easy.
but this is the thing. Imagine that you don't support your spouse, and this shit pop. Like you don't feel like like no entitlement to none of this. Like
If you didn't support it from the beginning, you get left when it's up.
crazy. That's nuts.
Call it acrimony. Bro.
Nigga, you done bought all the curates and currents and fucking this label maker in here.
See, but that's not always the case. Because the person who purchases something for that person, they're not gonna be like, "Oh, that little thing you're doing." They're invested, right?
But sometimes them shits just be gifts. Like I know you print T-shirts. I'm going to the store. I come home with vinyl. Like here go. I know you need some new vinyl.
I mean, my thing is, if you work, say, like at a corporate place and they need T-shirts for their little team function, and you go to somebody else and you don't suggest me,
that's crazy.
We may have a problem.
That's crazy. What if you?
So what breaks the deal for you guys in terms of like what's like grounds of immediate termination?
Immediate termination is, like I said earlier, calling it a little thing, not identifying it by name, acting like you don't know that it's going on, and ignoring it, not even offering help.
Lying to me. Now, if you like just supporting just to be supportive, and you not gonna keep it real with me, we probably gonna have to cut. Like, if you seen me and you know I've been fucking up these hairlines, and you just cheering me on, like
I've been tilting them frontals to the side.
Like I sit in the very first chair in the barbershop by the window, not by choice. Like, and nobody ever come to my chair. Like, and you just like, nah, babe, I think you did a good job when I show you the picture. Like, and it's fucked up. I feel like that. I feel like you lying to me is not support. You like just trying to, you know what I'm saying, encourage me, but I ain't got better.
I feel that. What about for you, babe?
Not going to work for the sake.
Not going to work. Not working for you.
For me, it's is so you hear, like I learned something a while ago about the difference between like someone who's like a mentor versus like a champion type of thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. And a mentor is someone who will talk about you while you're in the room, but a champion is someone who will talk about you when you're not in the room, right? Who will basically put you. And I'm like, if you can't be a champion for me outside of when I'm not there, like I feel like it wouldn't be like immediate, but over time you will recognize, you'll be like, yo, like, damn, like you can't even like talk me up. Like you're not even proud about what I'm doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fine.
Yeah. I like that. I like the way you put that. All right. I think that's pretty well rounded. Pretty straightforward. So for all y'all out there listening, you know what to do to support your spouse, your partner, your friends, whoever. Let's go ahead and take a break and come back with our final thoughts, song of the week, and the meme. So we're back, and for our final thoughts, we're going to make this real easy. It's time to rapid fire ways to support your spouse with as much support as you can. No matter the business.
Learn how to run the cash registers for when he's selling hot dogs. He can't do both. You got to pick, either learn how to use the grill or take the money.
Put the LLC in your name.
Co-sign for this company car that we about to get. That new Benz that just came out.
Get the PPP loan.
Make that Sam's Club run.
Get the Sam's Club and pay for it.
Start braiding down the client's hair before they get into the chair to get the wig on.
Make sure that
start unbraiding their hair when the clients get there.
Learn how to do the wash bowl.
Plug up the hot glue gun before I get ready to make this stuff.
Take the nails off before it's time to lay the nails down.
Use your car for these deliveries and burn out your gas.
let me use your car for my Uber Eats gig.
Buy lunch for the company weekly.
Ask your mama can Ask your mama, can you borrow they deep fryer because we about to do a fish fry this weekend.
That's right. It's
That's
plenty
how
of
you gotta
ways. It's plenty of ways you can
Pick,
support.
pick up a broom. Pick up a
Still,
mop.
Still,
them styrofoam plates at Chef Smart is high. Still,
learn how to do the job.
ask your cousin with them 10 kids to buy some food stamps off her so we can get these plates off.
Go on Indeed and start hiring people.
Yo, come on, take this flick for me real quick.
Become the cameraman. That's right.
Learn how to clean sneakers.
Run the social media page.
Ooh, that was triggering.
Yeah, that's true.
No, that,
Actually, hold on. That wasn't a text alert thing. That was a.
that was triggering for me because I definitely did try to run the social media page for your business.
And you just stopped.
Yeah, I tried.
She
You had to hire somebody.
She just no call, no showed.
I was like, I don't know what else to post for this shit.
Like, one thing is, I'm confused. Like, she'd rather see the money leave the house than keep it.
I tried.
Crazy. This is just a thought. But would you allow your girl to stay in the trap house while you're not there?
Absolutely not.
Could she be in there like cooking dope for you?
So what's the worst fear? What's the worst fear about leaving your girl in the trap house?
It's gonna get robbed. You ain't seen Raising Canaan?
I was scared that the homie's gonna try to fuck her. That was the first thing that came to mind.
Listen, that's every man's fear right there.
God,
Okay.
I don't really care about, you know what I'm saying, the cops coming in, busting in, niggas trying to do a sweep, hitting a lick.
Last thing I need to hear is, Tiny, I'm stuck in the washing machine.
Like, I don't wanna know which nigga gonna fuck her when I get locked up. Like, that's supposed to come to me as a surprise.
Oh my gosh.
Cause I know niggas is gonna do Jerika and Mariah the Scientist crazy when Thug get locked up.
Oh, is that his people? That's his girlfriend?
Yeah, one of the homies gonna do her crazy. And
no.
So who's with Mariah the Scientist?
Apparently she may be Young Thug's side piece.
No.
Yo.
That's what the Twitter streets are telling me. You know what I'm saying?
That's wild.
Chloe made sure to let everybody know that was not my nigga.
Yeah, they was just hanging out, right?
Yeah, they was just hanging out. Now that this nigga finna go to jail for a while.
Right. All right, man. Well, speaking of music, what we got for the song of the week?
This week, you're now tuned in to WMEZ. This week for the song of the week, we have Whoever by Henry Versus here on WMEZ. You need promotion and visibility for your product? Why not do it right here on Textually Active? It's a space right here that you can add to. If you got a podcast, a book club, a vinyl, a candle set, whatever it is you do, we might need some lashes. You can promote your product right here on Textually Active. Be sure to click the link wherever you're listening to this to, and you can get more information there. Promote your stuff right here.
All right, y'all. You know what time it is. It's time to pull your meme out and get straight to it.
Every time you say pull your meme out, I always be relax. Relax, man.
You always be like, what?
I always be confused because I'm like, you gotta relax. Like, I don't know what she's about to say. I was confused.
Pull your memes out. I got mine.
Go.
Mine is gas is almost $5. 1 bedroom starting at $2,000. McDonald's just told me $2.13 for 1 hash brown. God, please do something.
I respect it. That hit home. Yeah, that was hitting home.
So this was something that nothing that really pertains to me, but when I read it, it made me holler. All right, so basically for those who are in the dating pool and they're trying to figure stuff out, it says, before we go on a date, I need to hear you say the following words: street, shrimp, strawberry, straight, specific, February, computer, and ambulance.
Ambulance. Ain't that triggering?
Ambulance.
That scrimp get me every time down the street.
Ugh. Straight down the street.
Oh, I just saw this.
And draw. Sorry, that's the last one. And draw.
Hey, draw is a hard word from niggas up north. They find the L somewhere in there, and I don't know how.
Drawl.
Drawling.
Nah, you say that word. How?
Not how you say that word.
Drawling? He was drawling.
No.
That's a completely different statement, though.
Yeah, that's
he was drawing. He was getting on my nerves.
So
if you
had Crayola crayons, what was you gonna do with them?
Draw.
Oh, you're full of it. You're full of it. She definitely hit us with the Cool Whip.
Reds look like a rose.
Balsamic vinaigrette.
Balsamic vinegar.
This made me think when I saw it, and I was stuck for a minute. You'll be surprised who coochie hairy behind them beautiful pictures. It made me
That's
think.
nasty.
It made me think. Like y'all be at y'all take some great pictures.
You see what Russ did though, right? You see what she took the hair off.
I did just find the hair. Yeah.
Nasty.
Somebody posted that. I posted that yesterday, and somebody swiped up and wrote, "And is."
Nasty. It reminded me. Did you watch Jocelyn's Cabaret?
Haven't been the season.
That girl. What was her name? I forget what her name was, but she had that wolf. She didn't care whatsoever. She came out them panties.
Showing it too, boy.
She came out them panties. It was a whole bear.
How you got a hairy coochie and casting demons out of people?
Sure was. What in the reunion was that? Nobody got a chance to speak.
Wasn't no check being paid. The bag was little.
Everybody wanted to fight. They might as well had just rented out a boxing ring and just let everybody box.
Give us what we want to see.
That's all.
We was only watching for the fighting anyway. Y'all sitting up there yelling at each other back and forth. No, we need to sit down and talk. No, we want to see them fight.
Yeah, basically. I couldn't even get to the bottom of what the problem was.
No, nobody could.
It was stupid.
It's just
shout out to Jocelyn though. She's coming to Greensboro.
Means he does the same face I'm making behind this camera.
Bro, I won't support. I won't support.
She's gonna be in Greensboro.
I won't support Jocelyn till NPR put on Tiny Desk.
Oh, that would be so sweet. Do it like it's my B-Day.
On Tiny Desk, like imagine. Oh my God.
Do it like it's my B-Day.
I'm ending this podcast.
I want to ride. What's that new song?
I want to ride.
So
imagine
I want to come in, Perry. I want you riding, baby. You give me diamond, give me money, give me all the dummy.
Yes.
That's my shit.
I want to ride.
Yo, that is so funny.
Look, babe,
just imagine like her doing it like in the pool, like she do it by a pool side with the girls in the back twerking, like with a live band. Come on, NPR, cut the check. We ready?
Cut the check. Yeah, we ready. We ready to see that.
We ready.
All right. Well, thank you all for listening to this episode of Textually Active. We will be back with another episode. If you're listening, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube, follow us on Instagram, keep up with us on Facebook and Twitter, and we'll be back. Bye.
When I came down.
Wrong.
No, that was done on purpose.
Textually Active.